Hi guys, happy Wednesday again, August 27th, busy day. We obviously saw what happened in Minnesota today, so I wanted to tell you exactly how many kids have died since essentially 1981 till present day. Number one, it's 140 children. So that's number one. What I was given by my friend BL was a video that by Greg Johnston. He's usually does skits and things of that nature from the UK, I believe, and talks about taco and things of that nature. But today he actually had something informative that I wanted to focus on, which was that in 1996 they did have a school shooting in the UK. And after that, they passed a law the following year, and then basically from 1997 to present day, presumably 20, 26, 27, 28 years plus, they haven't had a school shooting, guys. Okay? So let's see what we can do to minimize this. Obviously, we can't ratify our Constitution, including the Second Amendment. So we'll get to that. So I wanted to make sure you understood that. I got this idea from BL, who sent this video from Greg Johnson. So I want to credit Greg Johnson with the idea because he mentioned in his video that basically you have a shooting in Minnesota, and maybe you guys should adopt what we are doing here. Okay, not to get into the semantics of it. So I want to get into the semantics of it, but his idea is well regarded in the context that they have zero shootings. We want to get to zero shootings. We don't want to have any shootings, right? Let alone having 140 kids die under this from 1981. That's the reference point, but actually the first one was 1988 to present day. So let's go through all of this. I want to give you some ideas on what the UK bill was, what actually happened, which is zero deaths. What's happening here for the past, 1981 to present day with our gun laws and shootings and kids unfortunately dying, and what can we do? That's the bottom line. So let's go through it. So here is the chart. I don't think it's going to be able to talk out loud, so I have to do it for you. So child deaths in school and church shootings, you can see it, 140, okay, 1988 to 2025. And so the left one is 140. I asked it to come up with reforms. And so if it came up with reforms similar to using UK as a benchmark, because it can't apply exactly the same law as in the UK for various reasons, including the Constitution and because of the Second Amendment, etc. So if the reforms were in place, we would have 70, half, okay? So each child matters, okay? So we have to start somewhere. We can't go from what the UK did, even though it's a gold standard, from shootings in schools and elsewhere to zero, okay? That's what we want, but it's not going to happen. So let's work our way down, okay, with the reforms. So if we had reforms, the same amount of deaths would be instead of 140, we would have approximately 70, right? If that's actually true, we have no idea, but it's probably less, okay? So let's talk about that, right? So it's an estimate, right, as it says. With if background checks were given, red flag laws were in place, safe storages were in place, etc. So that's the chart that I wanted to show you, and let's just kind of go through this.
Guns, Children, and Prevention, UK versus US, 1981 to 2025. UK example. After the 1996 Dunblane Primary School Massacre, 16 children and 1 teacher killed, Parliament acted swiftly. New laws in 1997 effectively banned private handgun ownership in Great Britain. Firearms Amendment. Act 1997 banned most handguns. Firearms Amendment Number 2. Act 1997 extended the ban to virtually all remaining handguns, even .22 pistols. Since Dunblane, there has not been another fatal school shooting in Great Britain. Northern Ireland has separate rules. Other mass shootings like Cumbria 2010 were not school-related. Latest incident, August 27, 2025. Minneapolis, Minnesota. During a back-to-school mass at Annunciation Catholic Church/school, a gunman killed 2 children and injured 14 children, 3 elderly parishioners, before dying by suicide. The FBI is investigating the attack as possible domestic terrorism/hate crime. Child deaths in K-12 school and church shootings, 1981 to 2025. Definition: kids equals K-12 students and other minors, less than or equal to 17, killed in an attack on a K-12 school, campus or school event, or in a house of worship. College incidents excluded. Yearly highlights selected. 1988, Hubbard Woods Elementary, IL-1 killed. 1989, Stockton, Cleveland Elementary, CA-5 killed. 1998, Westside MS, AR-4, Thurston HS, or 2. 1999, Columbine HS, CO-12 students, Wedgwood Baptist, TX-4 teens. 2005, Red Lake HS, MN-5 students. 2006, West Nickel Mines Amish School, PA-5 girls. 1 more died of injuries in 2024. 2012, Sandy Hook ES, CT-20 children, Chardon HS, OH-3 students. 2018, Parkland, Florida, 14 students, Santa Fe HSTX, 8 students. 2022, Uvalde, Robb Elementary, TX 19 children. 2023, Covenant School, Nashville, Tennessee 3 9-year-olds. 2025, Annunciation Catholic Church/school, MN 2 children. Verified totals, 1981 to 2025. Schools, K, 126 children/students killed. Houses of worship, 14 children killed. Combined total, 140 child victims. 1 additional Amish school victim injured in 2006 died in 2024, counted in that year. State totals. Texas, 39, 27 school plus 12 church. Connecticut, 20. Florida, 14. Colorado, 12. California, 12. Minnesota, 9. Washington, 6. Pennsylvania, 6. Arkansas, 4. Michigan, 4. Kentucky, 3. Ohio, 3. Tennessee, 3. Oregon, 2. Illinois, 1. New York, 1. Why the UK ban can't be repeated in the US? A. Constitutional barrier. The Second Amendment guarantees the right to bear arms. In District of Columbia versus Heller, 2008, the Supreme Court ruled individuals have the right to own handguns for self-defense. A total handgun ban, UK style, would be struck down unless the court reversed itself, highly unlikely today. B. Political polarization. Gun ownership is deeply embedded in US culture. Groups like the NRA lobby heavily against bans. Even after Sandy Hook, 2012, and Uvalde, 2022, Congress has not passed sweeping restrictions. Some states, CA New York, have stricter laws, but national reforms stall. C. Federal versus state power. The US has a federal system, not a unitary one. Even if Congress passed stronger laws, states could challenge them. In contrast, the UK's parliamentary sovereignty allowed a rapid, nationwide ban. Bottom line, UK, 1 horrific event plus parliamentary sovereignty plus no constitutional gun right nationwide ban. US, a strong constitutional right plus divided government plus entrenched gun culture, no path for a UK-style ban under current law. Only a constitutional amendment or a Supreme Court reversal could allow it. US alternatives that could save lives. 1. Universal background checks. Close loopholes for private sales. 85 to 90% of Americans support it. Could have stopped shooters who exploited weak checks. 2. Red flag laws, extreme risk protection orders. Allow courts to temporarily remove guns from dangerous individuals. Could have stopped Parkland, 2018, Uvalde, 2022. 3. Raising the minimum purchase age. Many school shooters were 18 to 19. Raising the age to 21 for all guns could block them. 4. Safe storage/child access prevention. Require locked, unloaded storage if minors are present. Would have stopped Sandy Hook, Oxford, Townville, Rocori, Thurston. 5. Assault weapon and high-capacity magazine restrictions. Used in Sandy Hook, Parkland, Uvalde, Sutherland Springs. During the 1994 to 2004 federal ban, mass shooting deaths were 70% lower. Wouldn't ban handguns, but could reduce body counts. Prevention lens, what could have changed? Columbine, 1999 background checks plus age limit. Red Lake, 2005 safe storage. Sandy Hook, 2012 safe storage. Parkland, 2018 age 21 plus red flag. Santa Fe HS, 2018 safe storage. Oxford, 2021 safe storage. Uvalde, 2022 age 21 plus red flag. Covenant, 2023 red flag. Minneapolis Church, 2025 background checks plus red flag. Estimated impact. If reforms had been in place since the 1990s, at least half of the 140 child deaths could have been prevented. That's 70 children's lives saved without banning handguns. With assault weapon and magazine limits, the toll in Sandy Hook, Parkland, Uvalde, and Sutherland Springs would likely have been far smaller. Final word. A UK-style ban is impossible in today's US legal and political framework. But common sense reforms, background checks, red flags, age limits, safe storage, magazine restrictions are constitutional, achievable, and could save half of children's lives lost in these tragedies.
So there you have it, guys. Do we have the strength to do it? Do we have the political will to do it? To talk about that? And so this is the start. We need to stop talking about condolences and thoughts and prayers. This is not thoughts and prayers. This is action. So hopefully this gets you thinking and passing this along and getting people to understand that reforms would have cut it in half. Okay. And after that, you can have more reforms and then cut it even more. Okay. And at some point have a constitutional amendment, but we can't hope for zero like the UK. As we said, you know, they have national sovereignty and it's a little bit different, and they don't have a constitutional amendment like we do. So that's it in a nutshell. This should help you, okay? This should soothe you to know that it can be fixed. Okay, that's the bottom line here. Okay, we want to give you information so you can not only pass it on, but actually motivate people to know that there is a solution, there is a fix, right? And so sometimes you have to take action. Sometimes you have to force people to understand it and educate them to understand it, and a combination of those factors and others. So let's get to it. We can't have this anymore, okay? It's just too sad. All right, so I hope this helped. And if you have any questions, let me know, and thoughts on it, aside from what we already discussed. Thank you, guys.